All right, so this is a bit of an interesting one. Haven't really done something specifically like this before, I don't think. I'm going to let's see. I haven't been any super large amounts of new building blocks recently, but luckily the project I'm working on doesn't need any new ones anyways. What I'm doing right now is I'm figuring out the scale I want for my newest project, which is the Tower of Babel. And I kind of want this color palette, really dark color palette. Another block I do want is Obby. I think Obby actually shows up in here. Yeah, here it is. Just throw this in here. And so something I figured out is that one of the issues I'm having is the world height limit, specifically like where it is. If I go into settings, what was I going to? Let me grab, yeah, show coordinates. See, I'm at -60, which is, oh, I just accidentally erased. Okay, I did erase the block, but I accidentally grab it. Not what I wanted though. Is that this here is uh, roughly where the bottom is for the Tower of Babel. But one of the issues is that the world height limit is not as high as I want it to be. I need the world height limit to be way higher than it is in game currently. So right now, my original plan was 1, 2, 3. The area I have right now is 100 or is 50 by 50, but I'm probably going to do. I was going to do triple. I was about to do quadruple or no, yeah, technically quadruple the area. I was going to go from 50 by 50 to 100 by 100, but um, I realized that I don't know if that'll work because it might look too chunky. It's a good base block. I think I'll do chisel. Let me go to 0, 0 really quick. Okay, there we go. Easier just makes it easier to count. Frick. Trying to get to 100. Oh. So that's 100. No, this is 100. Right, okay. So this is how wide I wanted it to be. And this is big, which is what I want it to be. But the problem is, I don't think I can get it high enough. Also, let me start from the bottom. So the problem is, holding it doesn't really work. Because it has a thing on it that stops me from holding it. Oh, wait, hold on, it's working this time. Sometimes it just stops. It might just be a server thing, where the server just doesn't really load it as well. So this is the width. It's obscenely long, which is the goal. Or it's obscenely, like, wide. It's going to be a square, so it'll be... It's not like it's super wide, but it'll be uh, pretty big. That's the goal. But I don't know if even if I bring this to the height limit, it'll work. I need to go up to... I think my number might be wrong. It's 384, so I'd have to go to 320. Starting from uh, the very bottom, trying to go. Oh, actually, no. It might be tall enough with the fog. Honestly, I might be able to make this work, but I will need to check starting from. Okay, this might be better than I thought. Okay, now it would be a perfect square, but I need to go higher than that. Well, no, actually, we're past the perfect square now. A perfect square would be. No, it would still be 100 high. Okay, 320. Hold on. This might actually work. Oh yeah, it just extends. But let's check what it looks like from if you are all the way up at 64. I'll go 70 because that's roughly where you'd be at the bottom of the world, or like when you're just like on the surface. Frick. Nope, down one. There we go. Oh yeah, it's still obscenely tall. I mean, that is 3 times. I think this might honestly work. I love being able to do that. So like if I go all the way out in this direction, all the way to 100. I really wish it was easier to keep this thing stable. But it's not. Come on, stay stable. Oh wait, I went too far out. Okay, there we go. This is how wide it would be at 100. Honestly, this might still work. Frick. Frick. Oh, just true love. Okay, does it? Okay, okay, yeah, the scale might be working because holy shit, this is massive. That's the goal. Oh my god, it literally just fades. I wish I had some form of building tool, but I don't. So I can't just keep going higher, but I can't just like fill this all. Actually, how does slash fill work? Oh, let me turn on cheats. How does the slash fill command actually work? I haven't really used it that much. Where's cheats? I'm gonna get this down to separate thing. Here. All right, activate cheats. Slash fill would probably be it. Okay, so I can do from blank to blank. So from 0, 0, 0. Shoot, where am I trying to fill to? Like 0, 0, 0 is here. So I'm trying to fill from here up to 320. It is just 100, 100, right? Yeah, it would be. And this is what chiseled deep slate slash fill 0, 0, 0 to do another space, and then it's 100, 320, 100. Chiseled. There's so many chiseled blocks. Oh my god. That's actually so cool how many more blocks we have nowadays than we used to. That's wild. It feels so weird. I started back at 0.10. There's so much stuff now. Deep slate. Does this work? Oh, you're kidding. Slash fill 0, 0, 0, 100, 320, 100. Chiseled deep slate. For some reason, he just did not go in there for some reason. How many blocks? That's the limit? You can only fill 32K blocks at a time? Oh, really? Okay, well, let me do something different. Let me do it piece by piece. Fill 0, 0, 0 to 100, 320, 0. Chisel deep slate. For some reason, it won't keep the E. That's still really weird. Can I place blocks outside of the world? Hold on. I guess there's a way to go up faster, but there really isn't. I can just do slash TP. Where's at? I hate that that's not one of the natural symbols that shows up in this list. But you know it is. It's just all the way in the top right corner. That's really annoying. At S, obviously. And then just bring me to 0, 320, 0. Huh? It might not like the capital S. $320 was the limit, right? Okay, so what did it try to say that was cannot place blocks outside of the world? Wait a minute. I cannot place anything onto 320. This is 319. I see what the problems are. That's really stupid. Hold on. Fill 000 100 319 0. What? Oh, wait. Forgot to put the last part. I'm going to actually type it all out, see if it fixes itself with. Because right now it just says chiseled deep slat in the thing, and it's like, why? Why does it keep saying that for? Cannot place blocks outside of the world. What does it think is outside the world? I genuinely don't know. Also, I love that I cannot see the ground at all. I don't know what it's seeing is outside the world. Does the fill function still not like the negatives? Maybe? No, that wouldn't make sense either. Let me try 200. Slash fill 0. No. 0, -60, 0. To 0, 200, 100. And then chisel deep slate. Why does it keep saying that? I'm not sure why. Hold on, I gotta check some stuff. Make sure you're close enough to the target area. Fill smaller areas. Try running the command from a command block, limited by render distance rather than simulation distance. Use the simulation distance to allow covering a larger area. Oh my god, it's too big for my simulation distance! No way that's my issue. Hold on. It's my simulation. Oh, I can't change it. Give me a second. Uh, Slash give. No, give. Let's not allow automatic ones. Me. Command block. I just realized I don't want to need to be putting the capitalization. Yoink. Okay, so command blocks are limited. So the slash fill command is limited by fill or by simulation distance, but command blocks are not. They're only limited by render distance. So as long as I can render the other side, I can fill it. Okay, I need the lever. Give me a second. Oh, the button's right here. I'm just blind. Maybe I can't. Maybe it's just that I can't render up that far, like at all. So if I just do like 100, 100, maybe. Nope. 50. Really? Cannot place that box outside the world. Hold on. Let me try. Because I keep forgetting the stupid negative stuff. Negative 60 to negative 10. I keep having to put that as well. It's like 400 blocks tall. Almost. Nope, still getting the same error. If I try make it much smaller. Oh, it did actually do that. Okay, so what's the limit? 10, 20. You do 20. How about 30? I feel like you can actually see what I'm typing. 30 works. Where's your limit? It also doesn't go up that high. Okay, what if I go higher? It might just be that it's too wide. Okay, you can go higher. Okay, it's working. Hold on. It might have been the width this whole time. 100. Oh my god, it's so tall. Okay, let's go up to 200. Let's see where our limits are. Oh my god, it's so in the clouds. Okay, hold on. Can I hit 300? Can I hit 300? I know I don't need to be deleting the whole thing every time. It can go up the way up to 300. It's not having any issues. Let's try 320. And I'll place blocks outside of world. So 320 does give issues. How about 310? Okay, so it doesn't have issues with 310. What about 319? It might be the 319 issue I was coming across before. Okay, yeah, that was the issue. One of the issues. Okay, but how wide can I go? Okay, let me try something. Where's 32? We should be 32. Okay, so that is the issue, it seems. So I can't go past 40. 40 seems to be, or 50 might be the actual limit, but I need to check first. If I go to 45, let me do some testing. 45. Okay, so we can do 45. So halfway between 45 and 50, it's 47. Or, well, technically it'll be 48. 47.5, but when it comes to individual numbers, it's 48. Cannot do that. 48, okay, so if we go to 40, should go 46, keep going up. 46 works. 47. So 47 is the limit right now from here. Uh, huh. So we copy it. What's this button do again? I don't know what that button does. Okay, so it is working, and it is making it much easier for me. So I still need this to be full, so I can tell the height and width ratio from each other, so I can get a good idea of what I'm dealing with in terms of overall scale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the middle of this, because that will help a lot. What would be the exact middle? Would it be 50-50? It would probably be 50-50. 50-50. So this should be the direct middle. Yeah, just about. Of course, there's no direct middle individual block, but you know. Over to, so what I was doing here was what, 0, and then it's like 319. Too many blocks. Okay, so that's the issue I'm having now. So going to the center is helping. Ah, here we go. Oh, it doesn't. Right, because I'm right in the middle now. It doesn't go the full blocks. So if I go bring this to 95. How many blocks tall is it? Or should. Oh, wait. Aha! 96 is the limit. This gives me a good idea of the sense of scale. This is how big it's going to be in the world. This is going to be how big it's going to be on the server. I need you to understand, this is a scaled down version of what I want to build. The only reason I'm limiting myself to this is because I'm having to do all this testing is because the actual thing can't fit within the world. It's the Tower of Babel, something that contains all of a thought in it. Where'd the block I was using go? It's not in my inventory anymore. Oh, it's here. Just leaves like. So yeah, I just couldn't do these last 4 blocks. It's alright, I need to put the block. So yeah, it is just how far it is from that, which even with max render distance isn't enough. Yeah, this is how just one side of it is, which if you haven't been able to tell is massive. It is 100 blocks across and then it's 320 blocks up, which in my head didn't feel right scale-wise, but looking at it now, this is exactly what I wanted. I wish there was a faster way of going up, but it's the same no matter what I do. I love the shadow. It's such a cool thing to have. Like adding the shadow into the game with the vibrant visuals was such a good idea. Like look how big this thing is, dude. I have very ambitious plans. But the actual thing would be at its base 500 by 500. It would be 5 times bigger than this, or 5 times wider. The actual height would be much bigger than this. But the thing is, it would just. I don't think I can fit what I want within a world without it completely crashing a device. At least if you go too far out, because that's what the height limit's for. It's memory issues. But like, if you were to go from the top to bottom, it takes you like a full 10 seconds to fall from top to bottom. And the only entrance is going to be either I teleport inside or there's going to be a single elytra piece at the top. This thing is going to be huge. I could technically only build a quarter of it. And that's the crazy part. I can only build the first 50 by 50 area with what I'm currently getting out, but I should be able to do more later. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna add one main to this one because I wanted to see the absolute scale of what I want to build. But like the functional volume of it, because it's exactly 380 blocks tall, is well the hold on, fix this. Hold on. So the height is 380, and then it's just 100 on 100. So it's an essential volume of 3.8 million. Oh yeah, that's what I had earlier, wasn't it? That's what the issues it had. Oh, I can't do it. Oh no, here it is. Too many blocks in the specified area of 3.2 million is nuts. But that's essentially how big this entire thing is going to be. That is how much. That is how many. If I were to make it a just solid block, that's how many blocks I need. Which, to put that into perspective, that is. Let me do. Oh wait, why does it say 3.2 on there? That might be the limit. Because it's a base of 100 by 100. Oh wait, actually, that actually makes sense. Because that's already 10,000 blocks just for the base. Oh my god. This is a project and a half. But I've already committed to this being. Until I finish this project, I will not join any clans, I will not join any groups. I will not do anything until this mega build is finished. And it is a mega build. I'm going to do a lot of testing how I want it to look on this world, which will be pretty interesting. I should probably turn it all this day. I think it's going to be very interesting. What was I about to do? Oh, right. I forgot I was trying to figure out how much total that is. I still don't know why it says 3.2 million. But the 3.8 million blocks is, let's see here. Divided by 64, that is 59,375 stacks. Which, if you were to throw into a shulker, gives you, what, 27? So you can divide that by 27. 27 stacks per shulker. Per shulker. And that is 2.1 thousand. That is almost 2.2. That is just under 2.2 thousand shulkers. Which I then have to, I would then have to further split into double chests. Which is. My brain stopped working. 54 stacks here. 40 double chests worth of shulkers inside. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and that's essentially uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is how many chests it would be. Hold on, my brain is not working. I just realized I did 400. Whatever. You get the point. It's 40 double chests, each of them with a shulker in it. And because I would still need 2,000 shulker. I would still need over 4,000 shulker shells, which is why this will have to be done in installments. It's simply too much space to actually build it. It's too much. It takes too much resources to hold all at one time. So I am not going to bother with ever doing that because it would literally be it would be a massive mob of these things. I don't even 4,000 shulker shells. I don't know if you know this, but that's a lot. But that's just how much space it would take to get all the resources I need for this thing. But that's if I was making it solid. If it's just the outside, then I only have to worry about the area. Unfortunately, that's still a lot. Oof, my eye. Oh. So the area. That's a YouTuber. The area would be just each of these four sides, and each of them is the same size, and then it would be the same bottom and top. Each of these alone is 10,000, so obviously I can add those. And then on top of that, I'll have to add these, which are 100 by 380, which is, of course, that, yeah, 380,000, and that's four of them. Okay, that's four. That is still 1.5 million blocks. Not as big as the number we were dealing with earlier. Less than half, but still a lot. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. Let's see what we can do here. How possible is that? So that's if it was just a giant box. Again, divided by 64, that is 24,000 stacks. Divided again by 27, that is 891 shulker shells. Divided again by 54, and that is 16 double chests. Again, that's a lot. 16 double chests is 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just do 4, and then it's that. And then every single one of these wouldn't be filled with the blocks. No, these would be filled with the shulkers containing the blocks. That is just how many it would take to do just the outside of this. If I actually calculated that correctly, I'm gonna actually do some double checks because my brain might have done the wrong numbers. I think I might have drawn the wrong number because that number doesn't feel right. Oh, I added an extra zero. I see what the problem is. I see what the problem is. I need to go back to this one and then take a zero off of each of these 380Ks. Because it's just 38K. Okay, that would be 172,000 blocks. Divide that by 64. Gives me 2,687 stacks. Divide that again by 27. Is roughly 100 shulker boxes. It's 99.5 37037 with probably repeating after that. But oh, is that overwrite? Oh yeah, that's good. I love when overwrite just plays out of nowhere. That's such a good track. But it's 99. It's just about 100 shulker shells. And of course, divide that again by 54, and you get 1.8. So I could take away most of these. But that is still roughly the amount it would take to do the entire thing if it was just a single block. So it would only take this much, but again, these would be filled. Which hold on, let me do some real quick. Just to put it in perspective. Oh, I forget you can't actually do that. That is annoying. Well, does that mean I can't do this way? How are you supposed to do this? Should be some way to fill it. I don't know. Anyway, this entire thing would be filled with these. I don't know how to actually do that in Bedrock Creative. But it would be entirely filled with shulker boxes, which is still a lot of shulker boxes. That's still, again, if it's 1.8 double chests, that was 99.5, or just basically 100, because I still need the 100th one. It's 100, so it's 200 shulker like shells, which is, how many do I have right now? I bought 122 off of the auction house. So that means I have missing, what, 78? My brain's not working fast right now. So it's a little over a stack. I should be able to buy those over time. That shouldn't be an issue. At least we could see how big this thing would be. But obviously people aren't sitting on maximum render distance, so if I switch back my video back down to like 18, you can see that it literally just goes past the cloud. It goes past where you can see. If I go and regenerate clouds, these clouds are turned off, I think. Like I turned them off at some point. Render clouds. Oh yeah, it goes well over the clouds, so. Why don't I turn clouds off? It looks so much better in Vibrant Visuals. Like if I go up, you can see the clouds are like intersecting with it. How much higher than the clouds does it go? It takes ages. Oh, I should also notice that this is roughly where people will be seeing it from. People flying will be probably closer to 100, maybe a little higher. But even then, you're still not able to really see the top of it, which can be done. And this is from within it. This doesn't even include people who are away from it. And again, the entire ground is receding below it. You can see the clouds are roughly about 200 blocks up, and we're going up a full 120 higher than that. So this thing's going to be huge. Let me give myself a pair of Elytra wings. Why do you say Elytra wings? Because it's just it. The Elytra is not the wings itself. The Elytra houses the wings in it. That is what an Elytra is. Where did the Elytra show up? Here, there. An Elytra is just a carapace on their back. Oh wait, I didn't realize they did that. That's cool. I didn't realize they took the freaking cape. I mean, obviously the reason I don't know that is because I don't use an Elytra ever. I pretty much never use an Elytra. But like, dude, you could come off of this and you'd still take a while for you to see the ground below you. Like, look at this. It's massive. Oh no, it's still taking me forever, even with the wings to get all the way back down. And if you were to say be on the bottom when you came around to it, you can try and fly to the top. Because again, from the outside, especially if you're not from the absolute bottom of it, which would be underground, and you were to try to fly all the way to the top of it, where are rockets? Where do rockets show up? I'd assume somewhere in equipment, but I'm not seeing them, so I don't think so. Where are rockets? Somewhere in items. Ah, here they are. I just need the basic firework rocket. Can you ever increase flight duration? Is that a thing you can do? I don't think so, but even with a bunch of rockets, it still takes forever. Like, that is nuts. And I'm gonna be the one building it. Faster! Faster! Oh yeah, I don't think this actually worked. Oh no, these do work when going down. I don't know if they increase your speed at all, but cool. Yeah, I'm really proud of how this is gonna go. It's gonna be a long time in the making, but I do plan to do it. This will be. Oh, hello, 1DT. What you got? Oh, I'm still learning this. I don't know how to do it when you're in creative. Yo, what do you got? There's some payload logs. Wait, no, hold on. You got the payload sapling. That's a. Of course, I get it on a creative world. Incredible. Um, yeah, this thing's gonna be huge. I'm actually proud with the dimensions I came up with on the first try. 100 by 100, and then it goes up to height limit. I was feeling like it with 100 would make it too chunky, but it's actually not bad. It may look a little chunky from the bottom, but that's only an extra 60. It's still, well, actually 120. It's still 200 blocks tall, so it would still be taller than it is wide. But the actual thing would be probably, instead of 1 to 3, it would be closer to like, well, something more like 1 to 4 on this world, I guess. Got to think about the size in my head, but it would be closer to like 1 to 6 or something. It's supposed to be like really tall, like impossibly tall, thin tower, is what it's supposed to be. A tower that extends far beyond the clouds, far beyond what you can see. And the original Tower of Babel, of course, is a monastery or something that holds every possibly written thing in existence. It is what it does is it creates every piece of information possible through the method of exhaustion. That's what it's supposed to be. And I plan on putting a lot of stuff in here. It's gonna be my main mega base. It's just gonna be one massive area, which is gonna be very cool. I also do like how it also casts a massive shadow. I can't see it right now though. It's because it's directly in daytime. Let me slash set time. Is it just set slash time? Oh, it is just slash time. Let's do query. What is query? Did they change how this works? Oh, interesting. What do I do? Time set? Yeah, that's weird. Let's do like sunrise. I'm not gonna bother to remember the specific tick numbers. Uh, Not daytime enough. Slash time add. Then add about. It's at about 3K. Yeah, look at that. It's just one massive shadow. People are going to be able to see, like it stops generating. That's how big it is. It stops generating because I'm no longer in the area that causes the shadow. You can't see the full shadow at once. That's crazy. And it's gonna just overshadow my tiny little farm. To be fair, the farm I think I might destroy because I might get rid of my claim at the farm just so I can build this, dude. Because I need all the blocks I can get. How many claim blocks do I need? I need 10,000. I think I do need 10,000 in total. I had 25K when I started, or tried 2,500 to get the 50 by 50. How much do I need more to get the other area? I have no idea. Okay, let me turn on clouds now. Turn your clouds, turn off. Much better. But yeah, this thing's gonna be insane. I hope you guys are ready for it. I'm gonna like probably document every day of like how much effort I do put into it. Obviously, the first part is gonna be getting all of those blocks like taken out, and I plan on probably doing it quarter by or corner by corner, maybe at least for the bottom portion of it, just as I continue to get more claim blocks. I don't know what exactly gives claim blocks, but I have been getting some over time. The farm will likely be moved into one of these because there will be enough space. Heck, I could move the entire house, like block by block. I could make a shulker that just says like two shulkers that just say house, like House MD. It's the funny shorts reference. And I am really, really proud of this. I just can't say it enough. This idea I've had just I don't know what render distance people usually play with, but yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of this and then like send it to the to the Discord and say, "You think this might become? You think my idea might be a little too big?" It's gonna be funny, incredible. I haven't got much more to do. It is. It don't matter what time it is. Cool. I'll see you all when that's finished, or when the first part is finished, at least.